There much of a culture shock at Marvel Comics when Claremont stepped away from writing X-Men?
Well, Chris had been so associated with the X-Men for decades at that point
Mm-hmm.
that I think, yes, there was kind of a shock. I know at the time that Jim Lee had come on the book as well, and he seemed to be, doing more and more on the book, co-plotting it really with Chris. And so I think when Chris stepped away, it wasn't quite as noticeable because there was a lot of attention being paid to, the new kid on the block, to Jim Lee, and the brilliant artwork that he was doing. So Chris left, and he stayed away from a while. He stayed away from the book for a while, but eventually he did come back. And in fact, today he's still writing X-Men. There are certain things that he's been doing recently that I've enjoyed, and he's gone back to Kitty Pryde, one of his favorite characters, and I think he's just doing some things with some of the other X-Men characters. But yeah, it was a little bit of a culture shock that someone so associated with a particular series, and at that time the X-Men had become more of a franchise. It was almost like a sub comic group within the Marvel comic group. So yeah, there was a little bit of a shock there.